Craig will explain why. And it's the first time, and it's the first blockchain that we have that combines gaming and blockchain. So it's the first gaming-only blockchain in the world, and it's.
So you own the blockchain. You develop the blockchain. So you're not using other blockchains. What does it make it special to have your own blockchain?
So that's a very good question, and it's very important to understand what's the difference between what we do and other blockchain-based games. So usually blockchain-based games, maybe some of you know them, they're smaller games like CryptoKitties or like X Infinity. So games that running on Ethereum blockchain. So that's a very nice concept, but it's not about what we're doing. We're doing a special blockchain only for games. We did not develop an own blockchain. We use Ethereum. So we have an Ethereum private blockchain. It's run on a permission basis. And around the blockchain, there are a lot of servers, especially for games. So we know exactly what game developers need. You know, blockchain is not very good to store data. So you store the data outside in AWS servers, so it's very technical. But we have an environment that's especially perfect for developing games. And all the games can use this blockchain. And what makes it special, if you think about games, any game in the world has digital assets. So a sword, a helmet, a car, a player character. And for the first time ever, we do not store these digital assets behind the firewall on the game developer server. We put them on the blockchain. What it means that they're interchangeable. You can buy and sell them.
So it's a C2C business.
It's a C2C business, yes. It's a B2C, so the developer sells it to the gamer, and then the C2C business starts.
So that means the gamers, the consumers, have the opportunity to trade and interact within a business environment where they don't have to go right and left, and you make it uncomplicated, as far as I know.
Yes.
How do you do? Because usually you have to have a wallet, you have to go into.
Okay, that's a good
point. I know
point.
you ease the situation tremendously, because that makes it, if it goes great and mass adoption or not.
Yes. So okay, first of all, anyone knows NFTs. NFTs usually do not have a function. So usually they're nice to see, there's something unique. Yes, they're limited, that's great already. But now they have a function, because now you can use them in the games. They're interchangeable, you can use them in several games. So they're interactive, interchangeable, and they are persistent. Because for the first time, this whole environment is specially made for gaming.
So Miroslav once bought an NFT from Maradona. You bought the ball. So he can't play with the ball, that ball.
Yes.
But what you're saying is your NFTs, I just want to trade, because there are a couple of us maybe that don't know that, so I want to make sure that everybody gets it. So what you're saying is the created NFTs are actually part of the game which I can use to play, to interact, and when another gamer says this NFT is so cool because it gives me an advantage with the game, he can trade. So for example, if one of you have the cool item in the game, so he can sell it to the other one and you don't mind. And you facilitate the infrastructure of it.
We even encourage them, yes. So if people have played maybe World of Warcraft, if you are playing World of Warcraft and you want to sell something, it's forbidden. Okay? So players all around the world are investing money and time into World of Warcraft. Then they play this game, then they leave the game, and then they have a lot of items there, but they're trapped in the game. So hours and hours of work and a lot of money trapped in the game. It's gone. And what we do is different. So we encourage developers to put the digital assets as an NFT on our blockchain and then allow people to buy and sell them. That means you do not play for nothing. You play for owning. So now you start owning your stuff.
Okay, but now let me say I have a cool NFT and another guy in the game likes my cool NFT. He wants to buy it and I sell it to him. What is it what we're trading? You have to develop your currency?
Yes.
And can I convert that later into the real currency?
Yes.
Can I do something with it?
Of course.
Do I have an asset?
Of course. So okay. We have this blockchain for games. It's called GamesCoin. Yeah, it's not only a marketing name. It's really a games chain because it's specialized for games. with all this technology around it. And we have a trading place, a marketplace, where people can buy and sell them. To interact in the blockchain, in our blockchain, the games chain, you need the GamesCoin. So you need to get GamesCoins, but it's very easy. So if you play another game, another blockchain-based game, you will have to install MetaMask, for example. Yeah. So you're a gamer. You are interested for blockchain games. Now you have to learn how to install MetaMask.
I hope everybody's listening because I'm going to go around and ask questions if you get it what he said. So stop your phone and doing social media on Instagram because that is old school. That is Web 2.0. We're talking Web 3.0. If you want to be part of it, you should put your phone on the side for a second because I saw a third of you being busy with the phone. Thank you.
Yes, so good.
Some people pay me for this.
Okay, so instead of installing MetaMask and getting somewhere in the internet Ethereum, what you do in our environment, you create an account with your email, you log in, you buy game coins with your credit card, and then you can start playing. Because we
hold on. I need just a credit card?
You can pay with the credit card if you want.
That's it.
Well, you could also pay by transfer.
Okay, but I have the opportunity or the option only with the credit card.
Yes, like in any other game.
But you need to. Did you make a deal with them? It's one of them. It's not many of them. Like Visa, for example, or
well, the thing is, it's okay. So the gamers do not care about blockchain. They don't care about blockchain. They only want to play. So they see a game, they like the game, they want to play. What we do is they can log in with the GamesCoin login. They get a wallet for free. In the wallet, they can store games coins and all the NFTs, all the digital assets. So that means that they only have to log in with the password, with the email address, and then they're in. They don't have to carry about, this private key and things like you need for wallets. Usually.
So who plays games already online? Somebody, how do you do that? You got it what he said? And you like it? We have the first, I'm not allowed to say investor, by the way, because we don't look into this. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah. So to make this a mass market product, we need to be very, very low barrier to entry, and it's a very low barrier because you only have to log in. You can, like in other game, buy items, buy coins, but the difference is this time you own them. Yeah.
Let me jump over to Greg. Greg, and I will go back to you, Alex. Thank you. But Greg, you developed the game already, so we're not starting here. We don't have a concept on the table. We don't have just, let me say, a pitch deck. This thing is existing already, and it would be nice for the audience to understand what is already being put in place, because obviously we hear a lot of people coming with a vision in its hands, but it's nothing actually has been tangible done. So could you tell us something about it, please?
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Sam kindly introduced me as the genius coming from the Seychelles. I'm actually not the genius. I came from Wales, and if anyone knows where Wales is, then Dubai is paradise, generally paradise. So I'm privileged to be here. What Alex is talking about is the interesting bit, the B2C piece of GamesCoin. We fundamentally do the boring underneath the hood plumbing, but we do this plumbing and we do it very, very well. We broke the Guinness World Record for the most number of players in a single shot game.
It's
3 years ago.
Explain it. What is the Guinness Book? What did you do?
So 3 years ago, live at GDC, which is the biggest games event on the planet. We also followed it up at GamesCoin in Cologne, then down at G-Star, and also at the O2 Arena with the current world record holders, CCP.
Yeah.
They broke their own world record of the most number of players in a single shard game on our technology.
Wow.
We followed that up. We have Minecraft, who is a customer of Hadian, who are looking to build the next iteration, the Web3 version of Minecraft. We have Sony. All of these, very well-known, very tangible brands are building next generation Web3, large, persistent, scalable virtual worlds on the Hadian plumbing. So this plumbing, I'm privileged to have a co-founder who's actually the genius in the team, not me. And one of them is sat here today, Miriam Kashani, Mimi. our technology is enabling tech, so it enables people to build games or virtual worlds or virtual events of unprecedented scale.
Stop. It's a lady, right? Can you stand up for a second?
Mimi, stand up, please.
Because give it a big applause, guys. It's a very guys-driven environment, but she being the person behind it. Thank you for coming over as well. From Wales as well? From London.
She's a London girl, mate. A London girl.
Okay, so we see and understand the reason why you guys joined, and how did you meet? How did you find him that he will be the right partner? And how have you been able to convince somebody like him, being already such deeply in the game?
Let me answer that.
Okay.
So the head of Hadian Studios, which is the part of Hadian that builds out or enables people to build large-scale MMOs or virtual events or metaverse type concepts, is a gentleman called Lars Koshin. Lars was at the forefront of the scaling up of the World of Tanks game. Lars knows Alex and said to me, I've got this crazy guy who's got this crazy idea. I think we should talk to him. So I went out to Frankfurt in Germany and we met, and my previous startup was a blockchain startup. So I really bought into the concept of a play-to-earn game built around blockchain. And we had a conversation, and he liked what we're doing from Hadian. It saves Alex time. Instead of him having to think about how do I build out the infrastructure to build this large, scalable, persistent game, I can just leverage Hadian. So it's a genuine partnership where we provide the plumbing, he provides the genius, actually.
So we like the story. We heard about the story, how they got together. We know that GamesCoin means Alex is in good hands from the foundation point of view. He has the right concept and right vision. Let me assume everything is done. And Miroslav you have here to actually represent you in the Middle East. Okay? So you have actually somebody in his target group. He's the age, and he's the one who understands it. How old are you? 25?
Exactly.
I can't believe. Give it in. So Miroslav is 25. Tell me quickly, why have you jumped on that train from your point of view?
I believe from my
Not business, just from mindset point of view.
Like all of us always look for opportunities in life, and what's something that we can really look into, especially these days. I can't know about anyone who didn't invest into crypto or anything. More or less, most of industries doesn't make that sense anymore, and the gaming is one of the biggest ones. With 3 billion of users over the world, with around market cap of 180 billion that's combined with music
that's so fast, that's so fast. You're telling me how many are in gaming, guys? Who remember what he said? 3 billion? Give her a glass of champagne. She's good.
Yeah.
You want champagne as well? Yeah. Okay, you're the only one with a tie. I don't know what you have in your mind here. Yes. So 3 billion players around the world. That's what you said.
Exactly.
And the complete market or the complete business volume of gaming was how much?
It's over 180 billion. So it's actually one of the biggest industries, with considering combining music, movie industries together, and so on.
So if you just digest it for a second, we talk about 180 billion market volume. I mean, we know how much Hollywood is, a film industry, music, that's all together and even more. That means that is the new definition of entertainment.
Potentially, yeah, based on all the data. So basically, in my company, Blockchain Universe, we are a partner company of the GamesCoin, and we are helping them with the marketing side point of view with my team, with all the key performance indicators and stuff like that. And also we are responsible for now helping them on the Middle East, bringing all the amazing people together that are same-minded, driven, and in the ecosystem of the crypto oasis, where I was introduced recently with buying the Maradona ball, right?
Yeah. So if you won't mind to give him the microphone.
Definitely.
Because I just trying to ask questions which you might ask, but we have David here with a microphone. If somebody wants to ask a question, we can do that. And but I have one. Now, we talked about everything what needs to be done, and let me assume all the tick boxes is done. Financial, business, blah, 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 it's all done. Now tell me about the experience. Why is your game special? is it only the gaming experience, or is it as well the opportunity that I can do business with, or is it all in common? Because it looks like you have a holistic approach and thought of almost everything, but we didn't talk about the game experience itself.
Okay, so first of all, we're doing a whole ecosystem of games. So it's not only one game. It's right now we have a dozen of games in development. So we have small games, middle-sized games, games for casual gamer, games for people who like to play in the web browser, people who wants to have an immersive experience. That's what we're doing with Hadean. And our metaverse is not it's not a typical metaverse. It's a gaming metaverse. So it's about gaming. It's about motivation in the metaverse to do things. So we drive the user through games to achieve things. And he discovers things and he can do everything. This is Web 3.0, yes. But the games chain is not only for Web 3.0, it's also for browser games, it's for card games, we have collectible card games, for example, there's a lot of different games, so you don't have to, not one game has to be successful. Not every game has to be successful. So it's like the whole market of games for a very big audience, different gamers in the world, different habits. And for any one of these gamers, we have something that he would like.
So actually what you're saying, you developed an intelligent infrastructure where you can embed your invention of gaming into an environment where everybody finds his taste, his understanding, and its purpose of being into a game.
Yes. So it's not a hit risk project.
No.
So if you do a movie and people do not go to the cinema because they don't like it, then it's flop. You've invested a lot of time, but no one wants to see the movie. That happens with games a lot. So gaming business is a hit-driven business. And what we do is we take out the hit-driven risk, doing a portfolio of games.
So what is now the vision and what is the next step? Because I already told the people that we are starting here in Dubai. Are you okay? You tired? Can you? Yeah. You have to tell us. So now, I'm just kidding. I always pick somebody. Some people of you know me. I always find somebody. So now, what is the vision now? Because I started with that we are launching it here in Dubai, and you're going a bit on a journey. So tell me a little bit about the journey. What is the purpose behind that?
So today in Dubai, and on the Momentum tour that we're doing, so in Dubai we will go to Crypto Valley, Switzerland, where the games chain is. We will go to Berlin, where our headquarters is, to New York, to the West Coast also, to Cologne, to the GamesCoin. That's the biggest European games event. And we will show always a little bit more of our metaverse, built by Hadean. So this is the connector between all the different games. So the vision that we have is to democratize ownership of items, of digital items. And this happens in the metaverse. It happens in any game that we run. But we thought, because the gaming audience, they are very... If you speak today about NFT games in the gaming audience, they will say, NFT gaming, I don't like it. Why do they say that? Because the gaming industry is very, very advanced already. There are a lot of monetizations, so subscriptions, micro-selling, blah, blah, blah. And now on top, many conventional publishers put NFT. That means that the gamers that are used to be monetized in all these different monetization cycles, now they have to pay again for NFT. And that's something that we don't do. So in our metaverse, there's only NFT monetization. That means instead of taking the money from the gamer here and here and here, and then on top selling the NFTs, what we're doing is we're giving him the chance to own everything.
That's great.
Yes.
David, I would like you, did everybody understand what we're talking about here? Yeah, if somebody has a question, please raise his arm right now. Because, okay, we have David, we have here one gentleman, he will come to you. No, not here, he will come to you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, my name is Johnson. I represent Gulf News. Very interesting concept.
By the way, stop. Gulf News is the #1 newspaper in Dubai. So when he talks to you, that is political. You know, that is not like, you know, and if you tell him the right thing, you know, he will get you in the front page. If you tell him the bad thing, you're going to be in the sports part. Okay, I just wanted to clear the politics. You know?
Got your point here.
You know,
I'll not discuss the circulation.
nobody's listening to that, what I'm saying anyway, so just focus, you know. Golf news.
Okay,
Here we go.
one point when you spoke about the marketplace for games. So, as an investor or as someone who wants to play safe with your platform, do you have assets, the gaming assets, which are common to all the games, like power card or maybe speed card or something like that, where someone feels safe that I can invest in this, I can still trade it if I'm not part of that game? Just thought of it.
That's a very, very good question. So I'll give you an example. This game, CryptoKitties, maybe you know it. It's a game that was very famous in 2017. This had a peak where one card, one CryptoKitty, was worth that time 600,000 euro. That would be today 6 million because the Ethereum went up. Now no one wants to buy any CryptoKitty anymore. So the game is out of fashion. It's done. It's done. And why is that? Because it's a single-purpose NFT. Yeah. So you only can play one game with this NFT. The CryptoKitty is good for CryptoKitties. What we do, and we call it digital assets, and we have a digital assets marketplace. We have NFTs that are interchangeable. So you can use your sword in different games. You can buy, and that's the reason it's called digital assets marketplace. You can buy other digital assets, non-NFT. Give you an example. The machine gun would be an NFT, but the bullets are digital items, non-blockchain based, because you don't want to have the bullets in the blockchain. Yes, so you have like different classes of digital items, and you can buy them in one store. We also sell gold, so digital gold. Yes, it's an ERC20, water, oxygen, everything that is needed in the games, and the games are able to use them across the games.
And are there freebies as well, or
yes,
are there levels where they can get free cards,
yes,
or something like that?
Of course. So one we're using a very common business model. This is the free-to-play business model. So you can play for free. If you have a lot of time, you can like accumulate values and then sell them again. So you're able to play for free. But if you want to be faster, you do not want to play too much, you only have 1 hour a day, not 10 hours a day, you can buy these things from other players if you want.
Just like any other gaming platform, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Golf news, huh? Front page, or where do we land now?
Online.
Online. Okay,
we're online. That's perfect.
I love it. Okay, so actually, I don't know if everybody got it right. What we have here is not an NFT in the game which you can use one-off and that's it. You have a multiple use case of it, and you can play with it, and that maybe makes the value up or down. It depends how you use the NFT. So it can increase in value. It depends how efficiently you make sense of it, right?
Yes.
That's interesting. So anybody else a question? Raise the arm, please. Do we have Khaleej Times here, CNN, BBC? No, they always do fake news. No, you have the, not me saying it. There was some blonde guy, big guy. He used to be president. He said it. So anybody else? So David. Yeah, you have one?
While we're running around here, make sure you guys grab some water over there. We prepared it for you because you talk a lot.
Then I just give the...
Make sure you...
Let's have a water.
Hey guys, my name is Philip. I'm from Block Wallet. We're most private non-custodial wallet. And so when you guys mentioned that, you're not going to be using wallets, you're going to be using like email login.
Hold the mic closer, please.
Sorry. So yeah, my question is about how are you going to ensure, user privacy and security of the funds, given that, it's a non-custodial wallet?
Very good question. Very super question. So
can you answer it in a way that everybody understands it?
Yes, I try. So the question was, if we do not use wallets, how we can make sure that it's secure? And the answer is we use wallets, but we use wallets and we keep the keys because we're allowed to do that. So there is two ways of doing your wallet. So one way is that you keep the private key, you install MetaMask and all this technical thing. That's very hard to do. Not everyone is able to do that. Yes, you use a ledger, anything. So, when in our ecosystem, you log in with your email and your password, and the wallet is stored on a server. It's a Microsoft Azure system, and there are like racks with blades, and on these blades there are little chips, and these chips store the keys securely. And we're only allowed to do that because we have a custodian license. We have a German custodian license, one of 3 companies in Germany that has this license. So we are able to store all the values secure and allowed by the authorities. So it's very secure, and you only have to keep your email and your password. And when you transfer something, it's double auth. So you have to confirm with your phone or with your email.
Okay.
Sorry, would it be possible to like withdraw it to a non-custodial wallet?
No.
So, David, thank you. Jan, you have a question? Jan in the back. Jan Bladen. Jan, I can't say it. He would be giving me a hard time if I say who he is. But he's a very important man who knows about regulation very well. Very much.
Gentlemen, good evening. As with the new development of any industry over the last 1,000 years, the pioneers always get criticized. How do we protect your reputation? How do we self-regulate the industry so that within 5 to 6 years' time, we've done what we should have done by the time we get regulated? What's the approach? How do we protect our reputation going forward?
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. So I say who?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So very nice question. So we're a non-so-typical gaming company. So typical gaming companies do not have a law department and a financial department and so on. Typical gaming companies have not attorneys like Deloitte or FGS. So we're working with the biggest law companies in the world. We're working very closely with regulators. And we anticipate all the regulations. Everything we're doing is always complying the laws. And one thing, maybe we can present later. We do that. So because I will present you the guys, so our CFO and our general counsel, who are taking care about that, because that's very important. So we're doing our homework the whole time. It's very boring, and that's because I'm not doing it. It's done by the pros. Yes, they can do that, and we focus on development of the games, but we have a very big group of people taking care about this.
So why this gentleman in the back asked this question? Because this gentleman is the brain behind DIFC and ADGM. So he developed regulation. So don't attack him, just be friends with him. You never know when you're going to need him. Okay? So thank you very much, Jan, for this question. I saw there in the back, there was some young local guys. Fathi in this team. Where's David? Can you go to this gentleman over there? Fathi, can you raise your arm? Or Abdullah, Rashid. I want to know, because you had a pre-chat. Just come on top. You had a pre-chat with Alex. And I just want to make sure. Did you understand what he's trying to promote? Or do you have any questions from your point of view? Because you are actually the generation we want to talk to.
Hello, so my name is Fathi. And we had a sneak peek before we all started. When would it all start? How can we start? We are all gamers. We love the idea. When can we start?
Because this is the greatest question, because I know they're gamers and they're actually the intelligent gamers, and that is a good question.
It's a very good
Thank you, Fathi.
Thank you very much. Yes. So we have like a dozen of games in development, and some of them are soon in alpha state, and some of them in beta state. The metaverse itself, what we're developing together, we will have the MVP at the end of this year. And while the tour is going on, the Momentum tour, we will show every time a little bit more of the metaverse. But if you want to apply for beta keys or something like that, I can give you later an access to that.
So that means you get a VIP entrance.
Yes.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Okay. So, do we have any other questions? I think we're good, right? because what we have the team here. I couldn't remember all the names. Actually, I'm not that bad, but we have here Marianne Hertel. She's the group legal. Can you just raise your arm? So you can actually speak to Marianne for anything legal. And then we have Markus Kaiser, the CFO. Yeah, thank you. All flown all over from Germany. And Christian Schön, the CCO. Thank you. So he's in charge as well for worldwide comms and making that look into the right shape everywhere we go. So you have the team here. Please openly speak to everybody. Now we want to a little bit party, or not party, but celebrate. And thank you that you all came here all the way. And I know it's a little bit warm today, but actually we had something refreshing to represent, right? So we have now a little video, which is 2.5 minutes, and where we're going to mingle and talk with you guys. Just please speak with us, enjoy the video, and thank you, and we see you. Thank you. Yeah, babe, just switch the light off, please.
Oops, sorry.
In a universe of connected experiences, become the creator of your own world. Be part of an ever-growing and interactive environment. Find new friends and play with old ones. Enhance your social life online. Playing provides you with undreamt of possibilities. Own a part of the universe. And customize it to make a lasting impression. Play, create, and own your piece of the metaverse.
Okay, so that was the worldwide launch of your tour, GamesCoin, here in Dubai. Again, thank you to come to us, thank you to come to Crypto Oasis, and we are extremely proud to be part of your project. And I want you all to enjoy now the rest of the evening. We are here to talk with, and if you have any questions, we're all there. Especially for you, thank you for coming from all over to Seychelles, Wales. And Wales is a beautiful country. We have no problem with that. It was really not meant to be, but I really, I've never been there. You're going to talk about it. So, enjoy the evening. Thank you to the team from GamesCoin coming over from Germany. Thank you, Miroslav, Cheer and his team for the Meta Terrace. Enjoy the evening. Thank you. Thank you.
Disculpe la pregunta.
Can we play some background music, please? And switch the light off on the stage.
Eso te manda del cielo.